A lot of the time, when people find something they like on the internet, they'll email their friends with a link to it. Never give women your email address. That's my rule. Your guy friends will email you with all sorts of great things. Videos of monkeys sniffing their butts, videos of people setting themselves on fire, videos of frat boys eating cockroaches for beer money. Basically just a bunch of really high quality entertainment. But women? I used to date this British foreign exchange student, and every day that I knew her, I had to empty my mailbox of all the junk she sent me. And one day she emailed me about a couple hundred photos of baby kittens with a message saying, "Look how cute they are!" And the next day she emailed me about a couple hundred photos of other baby animals with a message saying, "Look how cute they are!" And what was I supposed to do with that crap? But then she'd send me things with not only pictures, but words in them as well. And one day she wrote me something nobody ever wants to hear. A message saying, "I know what you secretly think about." And in that message she put a link to an article called 25 Questions That Men Are Dying to Ask Women But Are Too Embarrassed to Ask. I'm not gonna say I dumped her right there on the spot, but after reading that article, I certainly never looked at her the same way again. Now let's take another look at the title. 25 Questions That Men Are Dying to Ask Women But Are Too Embarrassed to Ask. Ugh. Anyway, I still have the article and I'm gonna answer some of these 25 retarded questions right here, right now, so you don't ever have to ask them yourself. Let's do it, but be warned, I expect this to be at least a little painful. Question 1. Why do you all wish we were more like Hugh Grant? No kidding. This is the first question? Hugh Grant? I mean, this is a British list, but still. In 1995, Hugh Grant got busted by the police for cheating on his rich supermodel girlfriend with a $45 crack whore. And according to this article, all women want guys to be more like him. That's what the question says. It says all. Really? Well, British girls must have low standards. You nail some hookers behind their backs and they encourage all guys to be more like you? I bet if you don't shove British girls' heads down toilets as a party trick, they'll crown you Man of the Year over there or something. And question 7 on this list is, am I better looking than Jamie Theakston? Well, not knowing who Jamie Theakston is, I looked him up on Wikipedia and it turns out he's a British television personality. But a few years ago, some newspaper caught Mr. Theakston having a sex act, as they called it, performed on him by a prostitute. So twice already, this British article has mentioned guys who cheat on their girlfriends with prostitutes as being some sort of ideal male that all men should try to be more like. Moral of the story? Move to England. Just don't eat any of the food there. Another question. When you ask, does this look okay? Do you want honesty or support? Because we can give both. So, when she asks, does this dress look okay? It's not really about the dress. See for yourself. Scenario 1. Does this dress look okay? Well, it's okay, but I think you'd look a whole lot better without that dress on. Hint, hint. Alright. Scenario 2. Does this dress look okay? I'm kind of trying to watch TV over here, alright? Thanks. See? Same dress, different reactions. She asks you, do I look alright in this? And you think your relationship is based on honesty and trust. And you try to be as honest as possible. So you say, yeah, you know, you're still hot and all, but you've been chunking up a little, honey. I mean, lately your ass has been expanding faster than the US national deficit. And she says, yeah, I guess you're right, I'm going on a diet then. And you think it's over. But then 4 days later, you're feeling a little frisky, so you try to get intimate with her and she goes, I don't know, wouldn't you rather have sex with someone who doesn't look chunky in that dress? Wouldn't you rather have sex with someone who isn't fat, huh? Wouldn't you, you asshole? So you figure you'll skip the drama and you'll just tell her, what are you talking about? You look more than okay in that dress. You look absolutely perfect. Which will make her very happy and you'll think you dodged a bullet. but then she'll mysteriously chunk up 10 pounds. She thinks if you can't even notice her putting on weight, then why stay thin? She thinks you don't care, so she gains another 5 pounds, and then another 5, and then another 10. And after just 2 years of dating you, she's turned into her mom. That is, if you're dumb enough to let this charade of a sex life continue for 2 years. So, what do? Well, you have to be like this. Wait a second, honey. You're right. Your dress is looking unusually tight. You put on some weight, didn't you? Baby, you look so hot now that you've plumped up. I mean, I talk to my friends, alright, and most guys prefer women to be about 90 pounds like those runway models you see on TV, so good luck finding anyone new if we break up. But I like my women to have a little meat on their bones, just like you do. So I guess you can say, I'm not like most guys. I'm a rare kind of man that you don't find very often. If you tell her this, her brain will get scrambled. Other guys don't find me attractive, but he still does? I must do anything to make this man stay. And she will do anything. Lose weight, buy you tickets to all the sporting events you want to watch, involve other women in your sexual adventures, even let you double penetrate her with vegetables. And I'm not drawing that. Anything, as long as you don't dump her. So be creative. And on that highbrow note, I invite you to watch part 2 of this video.